Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ali Tarafdar, your guide and mentor. Welcome to Finance Talk. Today's August the 4th of 2018. Of course, the first week of August here, and things are looking up. Things are looking up for you guys, and quite a lot of things coming up for everybody. Now, for those who are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. There's a lot of content that you guys are missing out on, and there's a lot of videos that I've already posted that will help you personally in matters of credit and wealth. And for those who are already here, well, good to see you guys again. And I'm glad that you can join me today because it is going to be some pretty powerful stuff. Now, the first thing I'd like to say is last week we spoke a little bit on some of the downsides of the industry, some of the things that kind of disappointed me. I shared some frustrations, and I had to voice these things because I felt that it was time to get you guys up to speed in terms of what's happening out there. Now, of course, I had to analyze. I had to see what kind of content people are sharing out there, what kind of information they're disclosing to you. But I think that there's a lot more that can be done if we work together. Now, today in Credit and Wealth, we're going to be revealing to you for the first time ever the U.P.C.M formula. What the U.P.C.M is, the entire program, the layout of the program, and of course, a lot of great benefits with it. Okay, so without further ado, I'd like to give you the breakdown of what to anticipate today. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is the U.P.C.M complete overview. What that is, what it's going to do for you, why you should understand the value of what U.P.C.M can do on a personal level financially, and of course, your income level eventually, of course, depending on how you take this information. Next, we're going to talk about the complete perspective of what real financial transformation should look like and why you should anticipate it if you're looking to get serious when it comes to credit, money, and wealth, and the future of that in a nutshell. Now, let me tell you about who I am. My name is Ali Tarafdar, as you guys already know. If those who don't know, well, here it is. It's 10,000 feet overview. I'm considered a bespoke financial mentor and wealth strategist. Now, what you guys are understanding about the word bespoke is it means highly sophisticated and customized. Once again, highly sophisticated and customized, usually meant for terms of the elite wealthy and the ultra wealthy who utilize definitions around that nature. I've established myself and helped over 3,000 and going individuals and their families go through personal credit transformation and wealth transformation. I'm also uniquely sought after for capital raising on a grander scale. Usually businesses who are looking for 10 million or more, up to billions of dollars, tend to contact me due to my resources, extensive networks, and referrals and the sources I've established. Now, I also have the Omega Key. Now, for most of you guys, you probably never heard of this definition, not sure what that is. Well, essentially, it's when some individual has access to a network with direct relationships with trillions in liquidity in terms of dollar amount, and direct relationships with institutional capital and private value-driven funds. And what I mean by value-driven funds is individuals who are looking for deploying capital based on the above reference criteria, 10 million or more, to businesses that they feel is going to be an additional value add to their portfolio of existing businesses, usually family offices and institutional clients or hedge funds who are looking to enhance their portfolio internally and externally as well. Now, what does the U.P.C.M stand for? Okay, what does the U.P.C.M stand for? Now, ultimately, what it means is it's the ultimate personal credit mastery. It doesn't just go into credit repair. There's a whole lot of elements in there that I feel has been missed out in the past with those people who are, teaching you credit repair, with those who are teaching you enhancement, what to do with your personal credit and budget and wealth, of course. Now, this is the only program actually on the web and even offline that provides you a step-by-step transformation, which considers everything in terms of your personal well-being first, because that's critical, right? And then it carries over to your financial well-being immediately after that, or let's say side by side simultaneously. Now, the reason I say this is because the truth is both of these elements depend on each other to create the ultimate outcome in your personal life. Okay, if you don't have one, you don't have the other. That's very critical, and it's as easy and simple as that when it comes to understanding the purpose behind the U.P.C.M. It's very critical that you get this part initially. And let's go over a 10,000 feet overview of what U.P.C.M will consist of. What will it do for you? Now, the first thing we're going to concentrate on is we're going to talk about your thoughts, how to reframe your thoughts. Next, we're going to discover wealth like you've never seen it before. And the reason why I say that is because there are a lot of elements of wealth that people miss by 1,000 feet. Okay, we're going to also talk about gratitude enhancement. A lot of people, are missing this part to really take their focus and concentration to the next level. I'm going to show you a formula that you can end procrastination with 3 simple strategies. And of course, the meat of the content, the meat of the training, right? The heavy hitting, components, which is the 12-step E-Oscar training for personal credit mastery. Literally, this is going to be a game changer. If you guys are looking for credit repair to fix your personal credit with a goal in mind, of course, and to get ahead in life in a personal level, whether it be you're looking for a home, enhance that, make some more money, and build some solid relationships that'll get you banking in and out, month in, month out, this is the ultimate training program for you. Okay. We've also bundled some pretty powerful swipe files for you. We're going to talk about that a little bit. And of course, some epic bonuses that is basically priceless on their own if they were to be sold separately. Okay. So let's go over what some of these components are going to be doing for you. Now, first, we have to talk about reframing your thoughts, right? Why? It's because, thoughts are things. Now, if you've been reading my emails, you'll notice that I talk about thoughts. We create our own credo here at Best Credit, Team Best Credit, right? And if you haven't, well, I'm inviting you to sign up below this video. It's very critical because emails I send out daily. It's the only form of communication I have with my audience, my people who are following me, who want to stay in touch with me. And it's something I take very seriously. I commit my time to really write and connect with you on a personal level and a deeper level. Now, it's also a complete private closed-door training session in terms of reframing your thoughts. And it's also going to guide you to mindset of a champion. The reason why this is critical, even before you start beginning to touch your personal credit file, even before you start touching your personal financial circumstances, is because if your thoughts are not clear, you will not be able to take the appropriate actions. If you're cluttered up there, if you got so many negativities and issues in your mind, you got so much stress, you'll not be thinking clearly. You can't even take the appropriate actions because everything you will do will be under complete pressure and stress and really anxiety or some other issues that you have personally. So it's important to reframe that. It's important to kind of grasp that and get a hold of it so that you can succeed, right? And remember, mindset is not only for credit. It's not only for credit. It's used in every aspect of your life on a personal level. And also you'll gain a ton from mastering this session and learning this, okay? So we also talk about wealth rediscovery and a new method. A lot of people have a notion of wealth, both in their minds and their perceptions of how it is and what it is. Unfortunately, a lot of it is bias. A lot of it is what we call conventional wisdom. And as what some of my mentors have said, conventional wisdom is almost always wrong. Okay. So this wealth rediscovery private training will provide you with a deeper understanding of what it takes to master the habits of the wealthy, which is very critical because if you want to be wealthy, if you want to succeed, what are your daily habits? What is your daily routine? Okay. And we'll also provide you with a proven action plan and give you insights on how to reach your daily goals much faster than ever before. Once you have these two components in place, your thought process mind frames and the wealth rediscovery mind frames and strategies, that's that much closer to getting the ultimate outcome for your financial transformation. Another thing we discover and talk about is the gratitude enhancement program. A lot of people say, well, Ali, these things are not even related to credit. Why are we going into personal things? Well, first and foremost, 98% of the work that's required for you to go and take action to fix your personal credit, to make a lot of money, to even be self-fulfilled in the level of your potential outcome, revolves around personal training. It revolves around mindset, revolves around gratitude, revolves around understanding perceptions and notions in the head and to be able to control your thoughts. Right? So we're so caught up with the things that we don't have that we forget to regularly appreciate the things we do have. So this gratitude enhancement program will help you frame a mindset, first and foremost, that gives you the right attitude, which is important in life to win at anything, bar none. Okay. And it will also give you a daily morning routine, by the way, to enhance your focus and keep you positive throughout the entire day. Now, how important is this? Right? How important is this? It doesn't matter what kind of negativity is thrown at you. It doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter, what kind of issues you have at the moment. Trust me, once you get this right, once you practice this routine, okay, once you kind of digest it and basically let it become a part of your life, everyday routine, you'll feel different. And let me tell you this, the ultra wealthy, I can tell you this with confidence because I deal with them, right? So the ultra wealthy use this technique to overcome any obstacles and challenges on their day-to-day busy schedule. Right? Just a 15-minute exercise, literally a routine exercise. And you'll see a lot of difference on your day and your focus, of course, not to mention, right? And this is pretty critical. Ending procrastination. Ending procrastination. Now, the reason why this is very, very important is because a lot of people go into credit repair thinking that they actually want something, but in reality, because of their habits, mindset, thoughts, habits, and routines, what happens? They procrastinate. They don't get the job done. And the reason why we put this last in the personal development side is because, you know, sometimes you kind of have to wake up. You think you're doing something right. You think you got it going for yourself, but then it all of a sudden kicks in. Old habits start to flood you, and then you become so, you know, comfortable in that zone of yours that you feel like, I'll just wait it until tomorrow, and there's no rush, you know. And unfortunately, a lot of people are just consumed with that ideology and thought process. So what are we going to do is, this is a personal issue for a lot of people, right? So millions of dollars actually are left on the table due to this exact parasite, right? Procrastination. If you're not taking action, let's say if you have a call to make, and this, you know, call can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, that can lead to hundreds of millions of dollars, and you're just like, I'll just do it later. I'm pretty sure he's around, right? But in another moment, somebody can just snap the deal from you because he decided to take action, or she decided to take action, call that same person and do a deal with you. And by the time you call, it's kind of too late. It's like, oh, look, I just closed the deal. It's just going to wait around. In the back of their head, they're going to say they're just going to wait around. But in reality, nobody wants to deal with somebody who's not really serious, who's not committed, who's not really ready to take action, who doesn't value the time, right? So in the private training session of ending procrastination, basically what you'll get is exclusive tips, strategies, and techniques that will help you overcome procrastination and help you forge, not build, forge habits of champions. It has to be in your DNA. Okay, we got to engrave it in your DNA. So once you go through this training, you'll always improve on a day-to-day to create the outcomes that you want in your life on a personal and financial matter and success, right? So this is very critical, and that is why we included that. Now, this is the meat of the entire program. Okay, this is the part where you're basically going to get a lot of content, hours and hours of training, you know, over my shoulders, and a lot of different things. Now, this is not your ineffective gambling style credit repair strategy. It really isn't. You know, it's not something that you can find online and download it. So I want you to think about that. Also, okay, it's a complete step-by-step training program to make you confidently tackle any personal credit challenges and reporting issues that you may have. Okay, this is very critical. A lot of people look at their information, they're not even sure what they're looking at. That's why they ask for help. And also because they're not really action takers, right? They don't want to take the effort. They much rather pay for somebody and willing to compromise on cheaper costs, which are templates, by the way, sent on your behalf, regular postage, sometimes, you know, certified mail, depending on if you pay them a little bit extra. But it's not enough. It's not enough because really it's just a very temporary solution. And I've already told you guys that over and over again throughout my videos, right? So what you get is the ultimate outcome through process controls that you have personally have a handle over. Why is this important? It's because if you don't know what you're doing and you're not sure exactly what you're executing, how can you even determine an outcome for yourself? How can you even know what the projected destination is supposed to be? You really can't. You can't. So that means this: you're not going to be taking any more gambles. You're not going to be taking any more chances and playing guessing games. That has to stop now. Okay? And that's what this 12-step E-Oscar training, and I say E-Oscar not very lightly. I'm talking real good details on there. For any beginner to come in, even a chimpanzee can do this. Okay? But it is very lengthy, I do admit. And that's why the personal mindset, the thought frames, and wealth strategies, and ending procrastination, as well as practicing gratitude, is going to help you stay focused. It's going to help you stay focused not just on this course, but on a lot of other areas of your life. Okay? So I'm also going to be providing you some pretty powerful game-changing swipe files. Now, if you're wondering what these are, essentially they're scripts and resources for all different purposes. It's a powerful collection of resources. Now, first thing we're going to give you is a tool which you can script and utilize as a negotiating tool with creditors, right? Whether it be you're going to go out and you're going to negotiate your interest rate, whether it be go out to increase your limits, whether it be go out to look at a missed payment and negotiate a goodwill. It doesn't have to be no letters. You can get on the phone and get that resolved. I guarantee you that. And I'll show you exactly how to do that. Okay? You'll be able to handle calls with credit reporting agencies with absolute confidence. Okay? These are some powerful techniques. And then you also get techniques to handle collection agencies, whether it be on and off the phone. And this is critical because a lot of people are going to get phone calls and they get scared to even answer the phone. Now, what if you had such confidence that you look at the phone call, you pick up the phone, and that's the end of it? How powerful would that be? You also get letter samples that, you know, created massive success for my clients in the past and present, of course. Literal samples that I've done for them. I'm going to redact their names, of course, and their information, but you'll see why it's very critical to write the way I write my letters, okay? And of course, this is a funny, you know, piece of our resource. I had to include that because what's going to happen is, you know, some of you guys are probably already doing credit repair with other companies, Some of you guys are probably already, bought some resources and things of that nature. So what I have done for you is I've compiled this thing called the BS indicator questionnaire, right? And you guys already know what the BS stands for. Now, it's used on these so-called experts. And the reason why you got to do this is because, when you're dealing with somebody, whether it be myself or whether it be other experts or gurus or whoever they call themselves, right? What you need to do is you need to kind of understand what kind of perception they have on you. You need to understand if they actually have your best interest at heart. Isn't that true? Isn't that the reason why you're even listening to these videos? Is because you want what's best for you. You don't care about what you're going to get in terms of, who else has got this, or, how templated the system is, and, what kind of processes are running it through. What you need is a highly customized solution. Whoever it is that they're, that are doing this, you need to have making sure, by asking those right appropriate questions, that they have your best interest at heart, or else there's no point of going into something, because you're just going to be another person. You got to have self-respect, right? You got to use this questionnaire to kind of determine whether or not they're really going to do something for you, or provide you the outcome that you're looking for. We also talk about a financial confidence action plan. The reason why you need this is, first of all, when you start your journey on fixing your personal credit, you probably have to look at your budget. You probably have to look at your finances, your current family situation, a personal level as well. And you got to determine, what are some of the short and long-term goals. Why we have to do this is because if you're getting into something, particularly when it comes to credit and wealth, you need to have a plan. It doesn't work without one. It's simple as that. Okay, and we're going to give you a lot more. So this alone, my friends, okay, this alone is priceless. Thousands to thousands to thousands of dollars worth of value. All right. Now, of course, I'm not going to stop it there, right? Me being me, I'm going to make your journey all the more sweeter. Okay, so we're going to give you some sweet bonuses. One of the things I'm going to make sure you get is a copy of my United Credit of America with all the resources that come with it. And of course, exclusive never before released private access to enroll in our closed or inner circle wealth group. The reason why this is ideal is because those who are looking to build wealth, not just to worry about fixing their credit and stuff like that, those who are really in it for the long haul, those who are looking to anticipate success in their life, they're aspiring to look at their kids in the face and confidently say, "I got you. You don't have to worry about college," and look at their parents and say, "I got you. Don't worry, Ma. You have to worry about your retirement funds. That's petty change for us. I take care of you." Confidently take your ma out of, let's say if she's in a retirement home, or looking at your kids and you want to take a vacation with them, or you're looking at your friends driving a nice car, but deep down that if you focused heavy on prosperity and wealth training, then that could be you, or even better. And you're not doing this for other people. You're doing this for yourself. You're doing this for yourself, right? So this is very critical. It's very critical. Now, I have to say this. And the reason I have to say this is because it's very important. And I need you to understand who this is not for. A lot of people go into a lot of different programs anticipating different type of outcomes. But the reality is, we have to wake up to the reality of things and see that, okay, well, is this for me? Now, I have to call you out if you're here and if you're watching this, right? If you're a person who says you're going to do something but never end up doing it, and you know who you are, this isn't for you, okay? If you're thinking this is just a consideration for you and you're not really sure if this is something you want to do, forget about it. I'll be honest with you, the less the better. For me, I want to concentrate on winners, not people who are interested in winning. You're simply interested in seeing what this can do for you, maybe this is not the right place for you, okay? But if you're ready to commit 100% to create and go through complete personal financial transformation, my doors are open to you, literally, okay? And if you want to reach at a higher level of standard on a personal level, this is something you don't want to miss, okay? And particularly, this is very key. If you're fed up of misinformation and want to accelerate growth on a personal and financial level for yourself and your family, then what do you think I'm going to tell you? You're going to wait there? No, it's time to act. It's time to join me, join the newsletter, sign up, and get ready for an adventure, okay? There's a lot of success that's waiting on the other side. Now, I want you to do something for me if you haven't done so yet, okay? I want you to stay ahead and be notified of the early bird release. Sign up for the premium VIP newsletter right below this video if you haven't done so yet. It's very critical because, like I said, I send out emails on a day-to-day basis. It's very important. This is how I communicate with you. This is how I stay up to date with you. And please do sign up. If you're serious about what I provide in terms of the details, the context, my videos, and you want to learn more, you want to stay engaged, it'll be great if you can sign up. Okay. And I want you to be mentally prepared to invest in yourself. That's the first stage before we even get to this whole program. Okay. You have to be ready mentally to invest in yourself. In addition to that, you also have to mentally prepare to commit your time, your energy, and effort to achieve the best possible outcome possible for you personally. This is a must. This is a must. If you're not ready to do any of that, possibly not a good idea. Okay. So with that said, I hope you guys got an overview of what the U.P.C.M can do, what it is, what kind of program I've designed for you guys. Of course, we're almost on the final stages and a final approach here. But I trust that, once you get notice of this, which is be in the next couple of days here, and for the early bird access here, you guys will be excited. I can assure you of that. Now, more importantly, I thank you for watching today's Finance Talk. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video. Leave a comment below, feedback, questions, or concerns. If you have a personal question for me, write to me at talk@bestcreditresources.com. And once again, I invite you to sign up to that newsletter, subscribe to the channel, turn that bell icon on, so every time there's a new video like this, you don't want to miss out. Once again, Ali Tarafdar, your guide and mentor. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.